Welcome back to Indian Trace. What an incredible setup. And what I am showing right here is what lives at Notchville 2, or what is the potential of what lives at Notchville 2. One of the very first arrowheads I've ever found there is this one. But I wanted to do this, what lives at Notchville 2, because they put it, it's you have to have tremendous patience, I guess, to collect artifacts, to know your sites and to watch them rotate through agriculture. But given the right water and everything, the opportunity at Notchville 2 is going to be big again soon. So this is the hopes for that place, because these are the top shelf of what comes off Notchville 2. Now Notchville 2, and it's going to be small for some collectors, has given me maybe 250 artifacts. Maybe. And these are some of the ones that have touched my heart and are top shelf for me. So we're going to take a look at those, and I'll make a couple comments, but this is probably going to be titled What Lives at Notchville 2 of Site 3 here in eastern central North Carolina. The artifacts of the North American Indian. And I haven't posted in a while, so I figured I'd do an easy one here. And we'll just go right around the circle. I think I'll go counterclockwise today, just randomly. A lot of these have been seen, and if you follow Indian Trace, you might remember them. They might jog a memory, but I haven't even seen a lot of these in a while. I just haven't even got them out. But it's easy for me to go through. My memory serves me on my top pieces. Look at that piece of rhyolite. What lives at Notchville 2? It's a straight-based Guilford. And with this season that's coming, water, opportunities, I have a lot of hope, You just got to hope. In no way they're found in one season. I think I've known Notchville for about 4 years. But this is the variety we're going to see here. I'm just take a look at this from a different angle. This is the variety that exists there. So let's take a look at this stuff up close. All from one particular area. Great quartz workmanship. Great natural light, so I figured I'd go ahead and do it. I was talking to a friend today, and I told them that it was just so fortunate, at least the way we've come in the internet and with communication, to be able, if you do a little bit of work, to find out what's really going on in the world, what's really going on in this nation. And we were talking and, of course, agreeing that you're never going to know. That's one of my favorite points here from Notchville 2. Many favorites. You're never going to know if you happen to watch MSM or mainstream media that because of blackmail and coercion, because they've been bought or are just glorified script readers, they lie. Period. I'm going to leave it at that. Look at this piece of crystal. But we were talking about how fortunate it is to be able to have so many great people who endeavor to report world events and national events and things that affect our lives. So that's where I get political interest links from about 8. And I haven't posted on my channels that I've subscribed to, only about 7 or 8, but they embody so much information. Let the word of truth be established in the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses. Look at this. One of the early pieces I found there. Serrated crystal. Don't know if it's coming in. So, I am forever thankful that freedom of information exists currently. And I am even thankful, and I can discuss it with anybody, that the internet needs and will be regulated, because it'll break the back of censorship, and it'll break the back of fascists who think they can choose for me who I will talk to and who I will not talk to, and who will be able to share ideas and fight against the best ideas, because it is the best ideas that always win in the world. Look at this, Marrow Mountain. This is what comes off one site called Notchville 2. There's a point, goes back 3 years. Great piece of rhyolite. Always love that. Top stuff. potential is deep. The cultures, and I say cultures plural, that live there, because the span is at the very least 2,000 years of occupation through the Archaic period and maybe early woodland. And some of the pieces even go back further, around 5,000 BC, especially for the Guilfords and things like that. Very possibly for these kind of things, these two pieces, Notch, Amaro Mountain or what have you, that goes about maybe 2,000 BC, and then this piece, which I just don't know, but who knows? There's a lot of mysteries out there, but I do know that they occupied for a while. And then big, brutish, strong points like this. And I mean commissioned through a strong shoulder, strong arm and back, through an atlatl would be completely devastating. Hard material. They do that strawberry quartz. Same land area. I call it Site 3. Every site that I have carries many land areas that I then name. And that's really the way it works on Indian Trace. Hope everybody's doing great through Easter. Had a great Easter. Oh, we all face multiple challenges. Just to live, and that's normal. Trials, whether it's health, finance, job, family, marriage. So I hope everybody's well. And they have a strength in God to turn to, I guess. Great peace. When I see many of these, especially this one, and many others, I remember the exact circumstance that it was found under. So that's fun. My memory just works that way. And I'm not saying anything great, but here's another piece I absolutely love, this style in size. Notchville 2. So I encourage you, just check out whatever, I don't know which one I'll do yet, but there'll be something good that I'll post for the political interest link. It's important that we become engaged. I want my sons to have a nation. They'll have their struggles and trials, but I want them to be smart. Smart. Engaged. I mean, my oldest son, 21, I think, actually 20, he was able to vote for the first time in the presidential election this year, and he was pumped up to do it and got some others to vote. So, the millennials, there's a lot of good things coming from them. A lot of good stuff. Look at this point. Morrow Mountain. Vein quartz, crystal, whichever you want to call it. So as we can see, we're going through a really great look of Notchville 2 in the life that's there. Early point, 3 years ago. It'll share with you once in a while a Guilford in rhyolite. Nice, beautiful stuff. When I found them, I had no earthly idea how rare it would be to find them, or how many would be coming, but you just move forward and do your best. Look at this piece, strawberry quartz. Point, strong. Look at that threesome. All right, just a little chat. Wanted to show you what life there was at Notchville 2, because it's been on my mind, and I can see that it has become ready in the spring. And we'll do what we can to get out, get around. No guarantees. You just do the best you can and move forward. Look at some sets closer up together. Appreciate everybody tuning in to Indian Trace. That right there is the life from Notchville 2.